ANC and KZN. We underestimated the MK party. The African National Congress ANC in KwaZulu-Natal has conceded that it underestimated the newly formed controversies party, MK party, currently led by former ANC leader Jacob Zuma. The MK party, which was only formed in December last year, has already earned 14.68% of the votes nationally, effectively booting the Julius Malema's economic freedom fighters for fourth spot. Currently, the ANC has 40.25%, followed by the Democratic Alliance by 21.7%. As per the provincial legislature count, with 4,959 of 4,974 voting districts completed, the MK party leads with 45.32%, followed by the Inkatha Freedom Party 18.04% and the ANC on 17%. Speaking of the ENCA, the ANC Provincial Secretary Beki Ntolo said that they underestimated the MK party. He said the ANC knew the MK party would take some votes, but not in the way it played out. Ntolo said based on the current elections, those parties that have been in power for longer were all punished by the MK party. We added that voters wanted an alternative. Ntolo said to voters, while the MK party is led by someone who's been in government, the people shifted their focus to something new because they were not satisfied with the current government based on various service delivery issues. Ntolo told ENCA that Zuma was the MK party's draw card owing to his position as an ANC stalwart. He said the MK party were calculating in its move to approach Zuma because they knew he would draw people. Addressing allegations that ANC affiliated had been helping the MK party, he said the party will be following procedures on whether or not action will be taken. Meanwhile, ANC spokesperson in KZN, Mafika Ndebele, said based on the message sent by voters to the party in this year's election, the party must now self-correct. He told Newsroom Africa that the party views the outcome of the elections as a protest by the people. Meanwhile, Eish, Zuma took our votes but we're happy. Malema says aim was always to sink ANC below 50%. Economic Freedom Fighters EFF leader Julius Malema has expressed satisfaction with the progress of pushing the African National Congress ANC out of the complete power, congratulating former President Jacob Zuma's Umkhonto weSizwe party for doing the job in this election. Malema said the MK party was well within their strategy of eating the animal ANC piece by piece until it was on the ground, even though they took their portion of votes. We were holding on this other piece, preparing for another bite, and Zuma arrived and took that piece. We don't complain. We want to humble the ANC. It is very humble now, he said. He said their aim was to bring the ANC below 50%, and that is happening. For the first time since 1994, the parliamentary majority of the ANC is broken, and from now, Parliament will take decisions based on logic and sense and not on the entitlement of being the dominant party, he said. He addressed the media at the National Results Operations Center, ROC, following not numbering 2024 elections results in Midrand on Saturday. Malema explained that they were holding on to voters who were unhappy with the ANC under the leadership of President Cyril Ramaphosa, and now they went to Zuma. This was reflected more after Zuma was forced to resign as president in 2018. The people who were supporting Zuma when Zuma was removed, they had no other home because they did not want Cyril Ramaphosa, so they ended up coming to us. Now there is an explanation. Those people were never ours. It's good they found their home. They must relax in their home. We are fine like this. Now this is us. When they went to arrest the old man, it was a mess, he said. During the briefing, Malema accepted defeat in the election results and said even if the election scandals were resolved, they would not be material. Malema said they don't have a problem with MK Party because they have similarities and could not work together. We are not far from each other. We are one thing, he said. There was nothing stopping them from working with MK in KZN. And that's it from Egypt's Network. Stay tuned to our celebrity and gossip news.